Northern Frontier. My name is Rob, and today we're going to the cabin. Welcome back to the Northern Frontier. My name is Rob. So a couple things I didn't have a chance to show you guys, but I built this outdoor shower. It's still work in progress. I built it last weekend when the family was out here, so I didn't bother recording, but I'm out here today just dropping off some more lumber. But ultimately, yeah, I built it way overkill, to be honest with you, in hindsight, but I'll explain the logic behind this. So it's built with 4x4s, and I built it with 2x8s on the base, and I built it bigger primarily because right here, and it's hard to, I'm gonna flip the camera around here in a second, but right here on this side, I'm gonna build a deck in here, between the two, between the side of the cabin and now the shower. So I built it with the same lumber that I'm going to build the deck with, so it matches and it all looks kind of same. I definitely went overkill with it. 4x4, I put 8-foot posts in. Yeah, it's quite a beast, but actually it would turn out quite good. So I still gotta screw all the boards down. I gotta put the privacy boards around the edge, but it's just basically a very basic L-shape structure, privacy boards either side, and obviously then I'll have to splice into my water supply, which runs just behind it, splice into that, and bring the connection up into the shower head. And that's what I'm basically going to do. But in the interim, I've got some big 6x6s. I'll zoom out a little bit here so you can see obviously the shower, but I got some big 6x6s. And I noticed actually this front half of cabin, which has been held up by this measly little 4x4, is not really doing a whole lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level it out, and I'm going to put some 6x6 blocking here and probably in the middle here to bolster it, because the ultimate actual plan is to turn this enclosed cabin into living space, and I'm going to build another big deck out the front here. That will allow me to have a bit more space in the cabin, and the aim of that is to have bedrooms in there. So I'm not going to get to that this year. My aim is really just to do this deck and finish the shower this year, and then try to enjoy as much of it as possible. But I've been talking about doing this for a while. I'm finally getting around to doing it. Just getting the lumber out here in the summer is kind of tricky. So for this new enclosed deck, I'm going to build on the front of the cabin first, because I got to connect off the joists that are coming through the existing enclosed deck. I'll bring all that wood out during the winter time. I can plow our road right up to the edge of close enough, and then toboggan it on a sled up here, so it shouldn't be as bad, and then just come back in the summer. That will be interesting. I gotta do this. I gotta build this extension quite logically to some degree, because I gotta build the extension first before I can start closing off the inside. And I say that because like I said, I gotta get access to those joists that are running through here to extend the roof line down. Now, if I drop it about 7 or 8 inches, or maybe even a little bit more, a step down onto an enclosed deck here, I should be able to follow the roof line down fairly consistently with grade. That will allow me to build another enclosed deck, just because of the bugs in peak summertime can be annoying. And obviously I'll have the outdoor deck on the right hand side of which I'm going to hopefully build the rest of this year. But so in order to accomplish that, I need to build the out first, but I also need to insulate that floor. Now I'm thinking I'm going to spray it. It's not a lot of floor. I'm thinking of spraying it. You can buy these packs on Amazon to spray foam. Put about 3 inches of spray foam in there. I I think that's probably the only way I'm going to do it. I don't particularly want to get under there and do like a full insulation job with plywood, because that is just going to be brutal. So anyhow, that's my thought. Maybe 3 inches of foam sprayed under the bottom of the plywood between the joists, which will basically give enough insulation. And just, I mean, at the end of the day, that fireplace I have in there is way overkill as it is. So I think that would probably accomplish what I want to accomplish. Put some rugs down, put some mats down. It'll probably be okay. I'm not too worried about it. It's just a cabin at the end of the day. So, but I'm out here today. It is kind of windy out the north. You can't see it. It's a little bit white cappy. It was fun coming out here overloaded with a bunch of 16-foot boards and a couple of 6x6s. Me and the dog. Yeah, last weekend I built that, and then obviously I finished off the outhouse actually, and we'll just have a quick walk down there to have a look. But I wanted to finish off the outhouse for a while. I'm still going to paint it on the inside. When we first when we first got the cabin, I just put a piece of plywood as the door and just kind of used that. But that started to bend and warp, and I really just couldn't be bothered with it anymore. So, lo and behold, I don't mean to tilt the camera, I built a nice, beautiful door. I'll zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it. Yeah, properly done with 1x6s, and I nicely done all the way through with my perfect carpentry skills. And then I basically sided the inside of this too, so we can paint it. Makes it nice and clean in there now. Keeps out the critters. Always had mice or squirrels getting in there stealing all the toilet paper. And yeah, so I did that last weekend too. So unfortunately I didn't record it just because the family were out here and didn't really want to record and be busy making videos. So yeah, it's been a busy little bit. Anyhow, just a quick video to give you an update on where things are at. Maybe a little bit more interesting videos coming soon, but yeah, it's always fun to get out here. And it's chilly today actually. It's only about 11 degrees. Not even. So just packing up. Gonna head back. It's just a quick trip out here, drop off that lumber, and yeah, enjoy the north. Windy. Anyway, catch you on the next one.